They mock kings and scoff at rulers. They laugh at all fortified cities. By building earthen ramps, they capture them. Then they sweep past like the wind and go on, guilty people whose own strength is their God. Habakkuk 1, verses 10 and 11. Here, God continues and finishes his response to Habakkuk's first complaint. In doing so, he continues describing what's coming for Judah. That's for our good. Now, the people of Judah prided themselves on being God's chosen people. They knew that God had promised all peoples of the earth would be blessed through them. The people of ancient Judah understood that God had favored them in ways that he had not favored anyone else on earth, and that Messiah would eventually come from them to deliver all of mankind permanently. Now, is it any wonder then that they couldn't conceive, they really couldn't believe, that God would keep this promise while punishing them for their sins against him? The people of Judah were all that was left of the devout followers from the original 12 tribes of Israel. Those were the tribes that came from Jacob's sons. How could God possibly destroy them? Well, how could he destroy us? How could God allow the pagan Babylonians to mock the kings marked as God's anointed? How could God allow armies strong enough to laugh at Judah's defenses and powerful enough to easily sweep through them like wind through a curtain? How could God allow such invaders who only believed in themselves to destroy the temple that Solomon had built, where God himself dwelt among men? Well, it was for their good. They needed God to bring them back to first principles, following only him. Now, ask yourself similar questions about us in our time. Could God allow the Chinese, the North Koreans, the Russians, or some rogue terrorists to detonate nuclear weapons over our cities? Could God allow pagans who reject him and worship murder to destroy the cathedrals of Europe or the churches of America, to slaughter Christians who've grown immune and hardened to their own sins? Could God allow America to fall, allow the nations of Europe to be overrun by heathen Islam? Today's verses from Habakkuk 1 answer those questions. Not only could God allow such things, he might perhaps cause them for our good. The same Father who saw his only Son die proves to us that he's willing to do anything to get through to us of the eternally destructive consequences of our unrepentance. God not only could allow calamity to overtake us, just like he did with Judah and the northern kingdom before it, he will. At the very end of time, God will cause this world to end, his Son to return, and evil to finally be purged before he remakes this place into the new Eden. How could he destroy us? Instead of asking that, maybe we should be asking, how could we ignore him?